How's it going, everybody? This is Redneck channel. I want to bring you a little bit of a review before we start the unboxing of our new parts for our 2011 PC gaming rig build. Here's some of the parts in which I want to do this video over. We're going to be reviewing and unboxing the G.Skill Ripjaws series memory. There is 8 gigabytes here with 1333 speed or PC. I think it's 1066 if I'm not mistaken. It's a really nice set of RAM in which we will look at here shortly with the unboxing of it. The power supply, which we're going to upgrade in our current one too, will be the 750 watt Antec high current gamer series power supply. It is very high quality, in which it does have many different types of advancements and new things with it to make sure that your system stays safe, but has the highest amount of energy given to it and delivered to its different components at a constant rate, at which we'll never have to worry about shorting out or overcurrent or anything like that. It's very nice. We'll get into more of the review here shortly. And the video card in which we're looking at now as well is a ICEQ-X Turbo. It is a Radeon HD 6950 with 2 gigabytes of DDR5 memory. It is a super fast factory overclocked video card that I look forward to seeing here in just a little bit as we start our unboxing, and we will get into more of the specs on each one of these parts here soon to come. Alright guys, so our memory is a very important component in all builds, no matter what you're looking at. It's very key to being able to run processes and programs, and especially video games, to an ample quality and an ample amount. So with really good RAM and a lot of it, more things can happen. This set is a 8 gigabyte set. As I already said before, it is G.Skill Ripjaws gaming series. It's made for gaming, made for video editing, and that type of thing, in which of course I do a lot of. This is, like I said, an 8 gigabyte set. So there is 2 sticks, 4 gigs in each stick. It is designed specifically for Intel sockets LGA 1156 as well as LGA 1155, which is what we know today as the Sandy Bridge type sockets that Intel has made. The i7 2600s and the i7 2500s. But we'll be putting this in an 1156 system, in which is a 875 and i7 875K 2.93 gigahertz processor. So it will add up very nicely together. This also is compatible with the AMD AM3 series CPUs. So all the ones to come, the Bulldozer series and all of those, will be compatible with this set. Now, simply the unboxing of it, we'll just kind of want to show you. It's simple. It's just RAM. If you've ever seen RAM before, there's nothing necessarily really special about it. I have not opened these yet, so this is going to be new to me as well. So basically what I do want to show you is very nice. Kind of a little bit of a steel construction. I hope you can see what I'm talking about. The lighting is so horrible in here right now. There is a slight little heat spreader there that is complete metal. I believe you can see it pretty good there if you look through. So that helps to dissipate the heat off of the RAM as it's running and as it's working. So it allows for a better quality RAM. Basically, it will not overheat as easily when running a lot of processes and do a lot of things, especially with gaming. So this is a very nice set. Like I said before, this is a DDR3 memory with 1333 speed or PC3 1066. So it's very fast, very good. I can't wait to upgrade my PC right now. You can also check the description for the video that I go over my older PC that is actually I've been using for the past few years, and it'll explain to you everything there. So this is a very nice set. I can't wait to get to try it out. So I'm going to lay this over to the side. And now I want to look at the one thing that I have not even touched. Now before we start doing the unboxing, the video card in which we looked at a second ago, I did go ahead and cut the top just so I could get into the tape. That's all I've done to it though. So the first time we look at it will be the first time we all look at it. But I do not have the saran wrap removed from our power supply. I wanted to be able to show you that. So here we go. It's a really nice packaging. I really like how they got it saran wrapped up. so that you don't have to worry about any damage getting to the box. I don't like seeing dust or anything on the boxes when I get them, because to me, when I see dust, I think, oh man, this has been sitting there a while. There's a good chance this component's not going to work as great as it should. So this is a really, really, really nice box. So when we open it up here, they got a really nice package together. Okay, nice. I want to set this down here and pull out every single part for you so you'll be able to see it. Basically, this is not a modular power supply, unfortunately. It is a high current series. Matter of fact, before I actually get more opening it up, let me kind of read you some of the specs. Now, basically, this is a 80+ bronze certified power supply. It is SLI ready certified, which means it's also crossfire certified. Normally, as long as it's one, it's going to be good for the other. Normally, the only reason why they don't get it certified in both most of the time is because it costs so much money for both of them. So if they go for normally the kind of the most expensive certification, it covers them all, and there's no need to worry about it. So don't worry if you don't see one that has both, and say you're like myself and you're running a crossfire system instead of an NVIDIA SLI system. So make sure you're not too worried about that. Now this has a 135mm fan, so it's a little bit larger than most faculty third-party, well, I guess you just say just any type of power supply normally out there. Normally, for what we know today, like the 500 watts. Most of those are like 120, but this is a very, very high-quality fan. It does come with these 8-pin, or what we call the 6+2 PCIe plug-in, so that you don't have to worry about using the Molex adapter that comes with your video card normally. This is compatible, as I already said, with the new Intel chips and the new AMD chips. So the i7, the i5, the i3, the AM3, the AM3 Plus series, all those are compatible with this power supply. So that's very important. It does have the high current output, 40 amps times 4. So we know this is going to put out a constantly high amount of energy in which you need for a gaming PC when you're doing processes and you're doing, like I'm going to be doing, an overclocking your CPU. Thus why I have the 875K, the unlocked series. And that's basically all that needs to be said about this. It has the Japanese brand capacitors, so you know it's going to be a stronger running. It has actually I think it's a 5-year warranty. Let me see if I can find that for you before I mispronounce that actually. I'm pretty sure it does though. A 5-year limited warranty on parts and labor. So for 5 years, this thing is guaranteed to work. If not, they'll give you another one. All you do is send it in, get an RMA, and you're good to go. This works with, of course, all 100 volt to 240 volt grids, so you don't have to worry about not having enough power for it. It's meant to run off of that. It's also certified for 100,000 hours of operation, which is very key when you're running a PC. So these simple things like that makes this very nice. And in case you didn't know, Antec is designed in California. So now let me get this thing out of here and show you what we're looking at. I'm sorry about not having some type of way for you to be able to see this as I'm opening it up. Basically, this is what's on the inside, if you can see that there quite plainly. We have our cords over here. We have our nice case in which our power supply will go into. This is always nice to see. You know that they want to make sure that your stuff is taken well care of. Like I said before, this is not a modular case, so of course we're going to have a lot of cords extra. No big deal. It gives me something else to do while I'm building our PC. So let me get this thing out of here. Of course, this comes with our normal power supply cord. That's a high quality cord actually. That's pretty thick. I really like that. That's a really nice cord. You don't be able to see that much. And what fell down are support screws to go into our case. It's always nice to see that as well. So, as you can tell here, we have a lot of cords. Let me see if I can get up here close enough so you'll be able to see this. Let me take off that light. There we go. So, we have our normal 20+4 motherboard cord here. We also have our actual 4-pin CPU power supply cords. We have, I ain't gonna take all these loose because it's one of those kind of hard to take loose wrap ties. But you can tell here we have our 6+2 PCI Express power supply cord. We have, here's another one of those, 6+2. We have our Molex, we have our SATA, and we have, of course, our floppy, our one floppy, in which I'm never going to use. I don't have a floppy drive. There's no need for it, in my opinion, with nowadays type of computers. So I'll turn my light back on so you'll be able to see better. The lighting's not great here. I will fix that soon. Wow. Very nice. Very, very nice. So here's what the actual front, the bottom, the top, it doesn't really matter. It's based on what kind of case you're running. It looks like it has a nice red coloring here on the side, as you can tell. It also has the 750 watt emblem on the side with a nice Antec engraving there as well. Hopefully you can see that. It has the real nice A design here. A lot of times there'll be a little bit of plastic there. You want to make sure that little bit of film over top of that is removed. If not, it gets hot, it melts that, it gets on things in your, like your motherboard, your CPU, any of those things, and it could actually hurt it in the long run. We have our normal power switch with our plug-in for our power supply cord in which we plug in to the wall. And then of course we have the real nice emblem here that tells us that it is still yet 80+ bronze certified, and more little specs about it. So it's a very, very high quality and extremely nice power supply. I really recommend this. We'll see how it does when I do get to build it. I will be doing a build of this computer video as well, so stay tuned for that. Now for the last thing, that's basically all that come in the box. I want to make sure that was all that come in the box. The last thing we're going to open in this video is going to be our video card. It's a HIS, as we already said, HD6950, 2 GB of RAM, GDDR5. So it's very, very nice, very, very quick. Factory overclocked. Everything's good to go with this. It is said to be, and guaranteed to be, one of the coolest reference coolers out there for a video card. It's also guaranteed to be one of the quietest, if not the quietest running fan out there today. Very nice. I love the HIS brand. The one I have now running in my PC is a HIS ICEQ-4 series 4850 video card. It only has a 512 megabyte RAM though, so I can't wait to see the difference. I'm going to try it out today actually. I don't have all my parts together, but we will have them soon. So let's go ahead and open this up, kind of see what's going on. This has the iInfinity support in it, so you can plug up to 4 screens on this thing and play with all 4 screens running at once if you wish to do that. To me, that is insane, and it's awesome at the same time. So this has, of course, the DVI, HDMI, and the mini, I guess you could say mini LCD screens that you plug into it. Very nice box, very nice box. I like when they double coat it like that as well, with a different cardboard. Let's set this aside so we don't have to get in anything. Of course, some of the things that comes with it, as it comes in with most video cards, is our crossfire connector. This thing allows us to put in more than one card at once. And as well, we have a VGA to DVI adapter, which all their video cards come with. And it looks like we have our 6-pin goes into the Molex connector in case you don't have what they ask for with a power supply. Sometimes you don't have it, there's nothing you can do about it. And of course we have our driver CD, in which most of the time we always recommend you should throw this away. This is worthless. This, you know, you need to go on the AMD site and download the newest drivers. It helps you to have a smoother running PC. I'll drop the other one. See, this card takes 2, according to the specs on the internet. Takes 2 of these 6-pin connectors. Now we get to the money shot. Now we're getting to the money shot. You can hear the music right now, technically, with this. What a nice card. Okay, before I actually show you, let me turn this light back on one last time. Look at that beautiful face. Okay, so this is the beast of a card. This is it. I believe you can see that quite nicely. That is we have our 92, I believe that's correct. Let me make sure that's right before I tell you something that's wrong. let me see here. This is our, oh man, I went completely blank. Where is that at? 9.2 centimeter silent fan. This is the fan that makes sure that everything stays super cool and super quiet. It is very, very nice looking actually. It has a really nice HIS logo on the fan, in which you can see there. Has the nice blue layout with some like honeycomb looking action around the fan itself, around this area. Makes it very, very nice. Helps it make kind of the aesthetics of it a lot better, the eye candy you may say. It has their 4 heat pipes here that will dissipate the heat away, which is always excellent to have, as well as the what I like to call radiator type fins inside on the heatsink itself. Now, just want to get a little close up for you all and actually show you what it actually looks like up close, the card. And it is a dual slot video card. It's going to take 2 of your back panels off of your case in order to insert this into it. That is because we want to have the actual ventilation hose, or the ducts you may say, for the card to be able to get the heat out. And you also have the 2 DVI connectors here, and you have the other one here. We also have the mini LCD screen adapters here, as well as the HDMI connector here. So we have the ability to have up to 4 screens on this one video card, which is very, very nice. And it really allows you to have more connectivity with it. Now, a lot of the older 6950s, you had the ability to come into here, normally right above the card here on top of it, and you had the ability to flip a switch, and it will allow you to go into a second BIOS system. So when you flashed your BIOS on here, you could actually flash it with a 6970. These new generation ones here, you cannot do that. You can, but you're probably going to be dishing out another $300 to buy a new video card, which is not what anybody wants to do. So these are already overclocked. These are already as fast as they need to go, and actually are faster than, this one is actually faster than maybe a couple of the 6970s out there anyway. So this, in my opinion, is all you really need. Would I want to flash the BIOS? I would have tried it, but it's no big deal that I don't have it. So here is where our connectors will go into. Our 6-pin PCIe Express power supply cords will go into there. So basically, that's it for now. We have this beautiful, beautiful video card, in which of course we have our crossfire connectors here, in which we can crossfire up to 2 more cards. 1 if not 2 more cards. I believe pretty sure it's 2 cards if I'm not mistaken here. We have the ability to connect them up. So we can have at least 3, 4 cards in the system if you want to have that ability. They just now brought that out with the crossfire. It used to be just 2, but now you can get at least 3 most of the time. So very nice stuff. I cannot wait to put this into action. I'll actually be trying the video card out tonight, hopefully. Everything will be going good with that as well. So I hope that this has been informative. If you have any questions whatsoever about any of these parts I've shown so far, leave me your comments. Leave me your questions below, and I will see what we can find. I will see what we can talk about, see if I can get you your answers at whatever you need. I'll also have all the stuff you need to know about these, what I've already said, and some more in the description. You'll be able to find all the specs on these things, or at least the ones that I think are most important. Now stay tuned for the next video, in which we will do the unboxing and a slight review of the Asus motherboard I have coming in, and of the i7-875K processor, and of a Thermaltake Frio CPU cooler fan and a heat sink put together, you know, that we all know about so much. Has dual fans and is a beast of a CPU cooler. So stay tuned for more. I hope you enjoyed this. Leave me your thumbs up. Leave me your favorites. If this did help you a little bit, I know it wasn't the highest quality ever, but unfortunately I don't have that ability to do that right now. Leave me your comments. Leave me those favorites. Please let me know that you like this. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Ask me the questions and I'll try to help you out all the way I can. So stay tuned for the next unboxing, and also stay tuned for the building of this PC. I'm going to build it all together and put it all together for you all to see in the future. So stay tuned to next time. And until next time, it's Redneck Champ. Y'all come on back now, you hear?